This is an Ogden native, Eisenhower. I'm friends with his dad. I'm so old, I knew his grandpa, and his grandpa was one hell of an artist. Ogden High, your grandpa.
Yeah.
I went to high school with his dad. By the way, your uncle, the one that's up in Alaska.
Yeah.
He's
good, yeah.
Oh, they don't get better.
Yeah.
That dude is a master.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, and he's great.
Is he still up there?
Yeah, he moved back up.
Yeah, he's a gem. And the work, he lives in Nome, right? All the way up.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so, but he does those fishing scenes, those natives. He's a master.
Yeah, he's great.
He is.
Really good, yeah.
So I stopped by here because we were just talking about the murals down here where they painted the tan Joe McQueen and, the youths. We're not too happy, none of us locals, but it's talented, but it is what it is. But I saw this going up, and I says, I got to keep going by, and he's doing it for Market Star. So Market Star, and Market Star's local. He's a local guy that started Market Star. So what's Ogden have their logo? They keep preaching, buy local, buy local.
Yeah.
So you're just doing a theme of different races blending together.
Heads, yeah. Kind of like a crescent shape. So
nice.
Different colors and stuff. It should turn out pretty cool.
We got Lower 2nd Street named after Little Soldier.
Oh, really?
He's the famous Shoshone chief from here, so that's a big deal. So it ain't all bad in Ogden. And then this other local fresco artist, this Atwood kid who keeps doing that one on 18, he's a gem too. He's a talent.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 young girls that I've got to know that are, so we got a bunch of good local murals, and Ogden's going all in on murals right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm trying to put together a fresco because I'm a plaster. I've had cancer the last 10 years. I've been gone the last 10 years. I've been fighting leukemia.
Nice.
So I'm a survivor. Your dad knows my story.
Yeah.
And so, but we're trying to find the right wall to do the history of Ogden, Fawn McKay Brody, Bernard DeVoto, Little Soldier, John Browning, and with local artists. We're trying to get the right wall. I'm working with Thane at the Monarch. That butterfly thing's another disaster.
Yeah.
I did the plaster work on that.
Oh, really?
But Kimmy's, I know her from San Francisco. She's not even an artist. She's an actress. She used stencils, but they paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
And they look good, but I just don't see it, and you're doing this for Market Star, right? So your dad showed me some of your work here about a year ago.
Yeah.
So the family tradition goes, your dad's a pretty good artist.
Yeah, he was back in the day. I hear they all sort of were.
And the thing is about your dad, a lot of people don't know, world champion arm wrestler.
I know,
and if you ever saw that dude.
Yeah. Yep. I've watched the videos.
I used to be in his arm wrestle competition. Then I used to wrestle against your uncles.
Oh, really?
Oh, they were good.
BC?
Well, at Ben Lomond.
Yeah.
Holger Hansen was our coach.
Yeah,
And then
Holger,
I was over at Weber High, but you come from a family of a bunch of tough-ass dudes, I'll tell you that.
That's what I hear.
So go figure. Like I said, you saw your dad and somebody told him he was an artist, they'd say, there ain't no way. I mean, got arms the size of most people's thighs.
No, I didn't get his genes.
Well, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So was your grandpa. So I did this wall here.
Oh, really?
It bleeds through. Yeah, a long time ago. I got so many. Like I said, the Masonic temples, God, I hung from a rope in 2009 and had chiseled it, and then it wasn't too long after that I got leukemia. I got leukemia in 2011, given too much to live. So, but your dad knows I got dozens of them up and down, plaster.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go on frescoes in Ogden, let's get one done. So like I said, I'm working with Thane, so I'll get a hold of you. How do I get a hold of you?
I can give you my phone number. Or, my dad's contact. I work for my dad. So.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, so you're doing windows, huh?
A little bit. Part-time.
Nice.
I'd like to do this.
Are you the hurdler?
Yeah.
God, I watched you run up at Weber, too.
Oh, really?
God, you were good. You know what's irony is because, I used to run against Ed Icestone himself.
Oh, really?
He ran a TH Bell the half, I run a Walquist. And I'm the boycott the Olympics guy, and there's 4 athletes at Weber State that probably should have qualified.
Yeah.
And not one of them qualified.
Huh.
So I talked that little hurdler that's so good, and she just missed. And I said, do you think maybe Fukushima, the disaster, was in the back of your mind? You really didn't want to go? She says, yeah. She says, everybody was talking about it in Eugene. And so I think a lot of athletes don't want to say why they're not going, but...
Yeah, they still have radioactive fallout from it.
Oh, big time. I'm the Fukushima activist. You ain't a kid. And then Damien's going. And I used to do the play-by-play for Weber.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you a great Ogden story. Your dad, you might even know this. You know, Byron Scott was born and raised right over there. Played for the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know who his dad was? Alan Hall. He won 2 national champions at Weber State.
Oh, really?
In the old gym. And then Watt was born right there. Mikowski, first player called in the NBA. But his grandma is Annabelle. Annabelle's Electric Alley, the old madam who just died not long ago. So we got all these marquee figures in Ogden that people don't know about. You know, and you're old multi-generation Ogden. I'm all multi-generation. I want to use local artists and do a fresco and do a big one. Start with Little Soldier and Chief Cherokee, then evolve to the fur traders were the first ones here. Jedediah Smith, Jim Bridger, and that'll be 200 years.
Yeah.
That's coming right up.
Yeah. Oh,
And so then all these marquee Ogdenites, in fact, the first whitey buried in the cemetery is Ralph Blanche. When they killed Chief Cherokee, Little Soldier actually killed him by the West Weber Cemetery. They said, you take our elder, we'll take your. And they were friends with him, but he was the oldest guy in Ogden. And so he put an arrow through his heart. So, but that's the history of Ogden. You know, it's called Wall for a reason.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jack Dempsey lived right there.
Oh, really?
Jesse James lived right there.
Huh.
And we can go on and on and on. Your dad, he knows. We'll put your dad up there arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Him and Verzink.
Put him in the design.
Yeah, he's an icon. Well, right on. I'm glad I got this.
Yeah.
I've been watching it, and I know what a talent you are. And so when we get this together, there's about 4 or 5 of them. We got to plaster you got to paint while I plaster, but we can do it.
Yeah.
Don't get rained on.
My dad.
Right on. Thanks.